So, are you thinking about buying Core Nutritionals BCAA sweet tea? Or matter of fact, any of the other 10 flavors that they have? I'm going to let you know if it's worth it for you to buy and is it something that you're going to want to taste throughout your workout coming up. What's going on? It's your dude, That Guy Health and BF Men's Physique Pro. And today we are here. And as I promised, eventually it was going to happen. I got a surprise for you. And those who have just tuned into the channel for the first time, you need to go ahead and subscribe. This is a 10-part series. I'm going to buy all 10 flavor of Core Nutritionals ABC BCAA. That's spending roughly $600 for me to taste test to let you know have or pass. And have or pass means either for your first time, if you've never ordered the ABC BCAA, a flavor that you definitely should order for your first time and you should be okay with, or a flavor that you should definitely pass on until you taste other flavors and then maybe want to take a chance down the road. But listen, like I've said before, this, you know what? Boom, hold on. I got something for you. Boom. All right, so check this out. This is a typical container of BCAA compared to a Core Nutritional container of BCAA, all right? You get 100 scoops versus, what do we got in here? Probably, let's see what we got. Basically 30 scoops, 30 servings per container versus this right here being 50 and 100 scoops, okay? Because so basically the flavor is so robust in majority of these BCAAs that Core Nutritional makes, you can almost get away with 1 scoop for 20 ounces or a little bit more of water and have a very good flavor versus something like this. And I will do a review if you all want me to do a review on this animal BCAA. You put 1 scoop in and it's very flat, okay? And I'll do a review on that if you want later on, but this is just to compare the container size. So yes, this is $59 versus $30+. But at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my discount code so you can get money off of this container. Not only this container, but any Core Nutritional product, you will be able to use that discount code for any order here on out. It's just not a one-time fix. So we're going to get this out of the way. Bow, get that out of here. And ta-da! Orange sherbet has arrived, okay? I don't know what it is about Australian because we have another flavor up here that is Australian gummy snakes, but I don't know what Doug's fetish is with Australia. I don't know. Maybe he loves Australia, but these are 2 flavors that are called Australia Orange Sherbet, which I don't know what the difference between Australian sherbet and regular sherbet is, but coming up for this one, I will find an orange sherbet ice cream. I am in prep. I'm 12 weeks out at this point in time, so no, I will not eat a whole thing of orange sherbet just to compare flavor when the time comes. But if the time does come and I'm after my show season, I damn sure will eat a bowl of orange sherbet to compare the flavor, all right? But orange sherbet is not what we're going to compare today, so we're going to put this to the side. What we're going to compare today is sweet tea. And just like in the previous episode, I said, as soon as I get a container where I'm going to save a little bit so we can finally do a taste test, I'm going to make it happen. And today, boom, I got something in there so we could do a taste test. And we are going to compare to see how close this sweet tea is to an actual sweet tea. Boom. All right, so I picked up a sweet tea. No need to say the name. Nobody's paying me. They're not sponsoring me. I picked up a sweet tea. Now, mind you, I am in prep, so guess what? I'm not going to take a bunch of sweet tea and drink it and throw my macros off. It's not worth that. I am going to get a nice little sippy there, swig it around just so I can reset my palate to what sweet tea is supposed to taste like somewhat, and then we will mix up in the shaker some of this BCAA sweet tea by Core Nutritional, and do you mind? A glasses for us both, although we're not both drinking. I am, and I will tell you. And pure H2O, not cold to dampen the palate. And I'm gonna let you know how these things taste. Is it close to sweet tea? Is it not? Is it so far off it's not even worth saying? But what I can tell you is this. I have enjoyed the sweet tea. Being down south, sweet tea is a very prevalent flavor down here. It's a very delicate drink. We drink it quite often. And I have not had the pleasure of drinking sweet tea in some long time. So when I saw that Core Nutritionals had a sweet tea BCAA, I hopped on it immediately, ordered it as one of the flavors, and I'm going to tell you that I have enjoyed it. Now, with that being said, since it's been a while since I've actually had sweet tea, I'm not sure if my palate is how should I say? I'm not sure if my palate is exactly right. So I'm definitely going to have to get a little bit of this, reset the palate for what sweet tea is supposed to taste like, shake us up some of this BCAA sweet tea, and then go from there. So you know what? Enough talk. Let's get to the tasting. All right. So I'm going to put the sweet tea to the side for right now. Okay. Let's put the sweet tea to the side. Let's go ahead. Pour us a little water in this shaker. Now, mind you, stay tuned because at the end of the video, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give you a discount code you can use on any of these to get money off on your order. And plus, I mean, BCAA, the ABC brand is awesome. They do have an ABCD, which is a BCAA infused with caffeine, and I like that product as well. And as soon as we finish the 10 flavors of the regular ABC, I'll start on a sequence where we'll taste all the flavors in the ABCD. But of course, that will be after my show. So let's get us about 8 ounces of water in here, maybe a little bit less right there. That's good to me. Set that water to the side. Let's put this shaker over here. I don't want to spill. Now, this is a trick I usually use because I'm going to tell you in some of these containers, and I got to email them about it, like some of these scoopers are not big enough, but the mouth of the BCAA is so wide you can put your hand completely in there, so it's not that big of a deal. But when it comes to like the ABCD, the scooper is not as big as it should be, and the container is a lot smaller, so I cannot get my hand in there to get a lot of it out. So I had to come up with another way to get my product out because I'm not leaving any product behind. We pay money for this stuff, and I'm not wasting it. Do you feel me? I hope you feel me. All right, so what I've come up with is I've been able to tappy tap tap, get it out of there on the paper towel instead of a funnel. I save these because you never know when you have to travel and use one. You can see a lot of that in my vlog when I do my shows. All right, and we're gonna go ahead, put this thing up just in case. Let's drink a little bit of that. Just in case it might be too much water. Then you take this and down the hatch. Close it up, pat it, get all of that in there. And voila. All right, we are done, okay? So right now, we are giving the sweet tea a seat with the others right here, all right? So as you see, we have orange sherbet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 more flavors to go after orange sherbet, and we will be complete. And then we'll do an overall, basically, to say the top 5, bottom 5, okay? So let me go ahead and get this thing shaken up. My trusted shaker. This is an awesome shaker, by the way. I love it. I just came from working out, training, got home, saw the orange sherbet was here, and said, you know what? We got to go ahead and get the sweet tea out of the way so we can do this taste test before I drink it all when I eat my meal, all right? So right there, and this is an awesome chance for me to show you that, you know, there are no artificial coloring when it comes to the core nutritional BCAAs, that this is pretty much what you can expect to see. Look at that, all right? Look at that. That's what you can expect to see when you get core nutritional BCAAs right there. Very minimal floaties, breaks up very well with the cyclone shaker. You don't have a lot caked up. You still have your nice film to show you that you do have a quality BCAA. And this might be a little bit much water from what I already have, but like I told you, the flavors are real robust. Let's get our other. This is our standard right here. This is our standard, you know, like you got to have a standard anytime you measure something. So this tea is our standard. Let's shake that up a little bit too. All right, get that shaken up. Make sure that's in there. All right, I don't need much. Pop. That's about it. Because look, this bottle in itself is 190 calories. Total fat, 0, sodium, 0, carbs, 48, all right? So you always have to be careful about that. Sometimes people get tricked. I'm gonna do a video on how to properly read nutritional labels, nutrition fact labels. That way people don't get, because sometimes they could be misleading, but we're not here for that. So let's set that to the side. All right, we got that out of there. Now let's see, I'm gonna taste the real sweet tea first, all right? Just get my palate. Looks like Hennessy, but it's not, all right? So right there, if you look at color-wise, it's a little off. It's not as dark, okay? So sweet tea, definitely. Yeah, that's how sweet tea's supposed to taste. That's how sweet tea's supposed to taste. That's pretty refreshing. I can't get too crazy. I'm gonna have to give this away or just throw it down the toilet because I don't want to mess up my prep. But that was very refreshing. So let's take a swig of water to reset now that we got a standard. And let's go in for the Core Nutritionals sweet tea. I still love this flavor. I still love this flavor. I still love this sweet tea flavor, but there is a discrepancy. And trust from a sweet tea connoisseur of the South. This is some damn good BCAA. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. ABC, Core Nutritionals, they make some damn good BCAAs. Y'all jacked up with not Australian gummy snakes. Was it Australian? Hell yeah, it was Australian gummy. No, it was cherry limeade. That flavor right there was but I'm gonna say this for after. No, let me get in this week. Yeah. So there is a slight discrepancy. Somebody up north may not be aware of this. So being down south is a little cheat code because I'm a connoisseur. I grew up on sweet tea and lemon sweet tea, all right? And I'm going to say that the name on this particular BCAA definitely should not just be sweet tea because it is not. Now that I've reset my palate with regular sweet tea and they definitely need to say sweet tea with lemon or lemon tea because there is a hint of lemonness in this sweet tea. This is not just regular sweet tea. The sweet tea is good, but when you have a hint of lemon in your sweet tea, it gives it that extra palatable acid on the palate. And that is exactly what I get now that I've reset with the Core. There's a hint of lemon in there. Still, although very good, I think the name definitely should be sweet tea, lemon sweet tea. That's probably what it should be, or sweet lemon tea. Sweet lemon tea rolls off the tongue a lot better. So listen, before you get out of here, boom, there's the discount code. Keep it, file it, write it down. Go to Core Nutritionals website, corenutritionals.com. Before you check out, they're going to have discount code or coupon area. Put that discount code in. It's going to give you money off your order and anything else that you put in your cart. Sweet tea is a half. It is a half, but the name needs to change to sweet lemon tea. That's what you need to do, Doug. You need to change the name because it's not accurate and it's coming from a Southerner. I'm telling you, it need to be sweet lemon tea. That's accurate because this is not just sweet tea. That's got a hint of lemon in it. And if you know it got a hint of lemon in it, you should know better. But, being up in the Ohio area, wherever you may be, boom up there, I'm going to give you a pass. But I'm telling you, you need to change the name to sweet lemon tea, just like you changed the name that is cherry limeade on the website to natural cherry limeade, giving it to people to know that just going to be more natural flavor, more tart than sweet than what you may be used to, okay? So this, people, is a half. Just expect a little hint of lemon. If a hint of lemon is going to throw you off, I'm going to still say try it because I damn sure like it, as you could tell. And I'm telling you, just like I told you, that small amount in that amount of water, I'm telling you, the flavor's robust. I could probably pour another bit of water in here, doubling what I got in here. And you can see the color gets lighter, but I bet you the taste is still there. The taste is still there. That's what I mean. Quality taste, no artificial color, 2-to-1, medically dosed, BCAAs, order you one. So listen. You know what I always say? I try to come through on my word. We finally got a taste test. Orange sherbet is going to be next, and I am going to find some orange sherbet to give you all an idea of what it's supposed to taste like. 3 other flavors coming up. Make sure you subscribe, click notifications so you don't miss any of these episodes. And I'm going to do my darndest to make sure I find another food flavor, whatever the flavor the BCAA is. I'm going to go out there into the city, bring a standard back, and we're going to taste it just like we did here and say, is it a half or is it a pass? Well, you know what I always say. Be safe. Let's build together in peace. I don't have to say it.